kilalanin natin ang official new and improved complete lineup ng Meralcobolts para sa 2025 Fiba Champions League Asia. Point guards: Aaron Black, 6'1", 180 pounds, 28 years old, 8.4 points, 4.2 rebounds, 2.8 assists, 33% 3-point shooter, 38% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Anjo Karam, 5'7", 159 pounds, 34 years old, 3.8 points, 1 rebound, 0.8 assist, 37% 3-point shooter, 13.8 minutes per game in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Jola Mendoza, 5'10", 160 pounds, 27 years old, 4.7 points, 1 rebound, 1.3 assist, 66% 3-point shooter, 100% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Kurt Rayson, rookie, injured player, 5'10", 170 pounds, 27 years old, 3.4 points, 1.1 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 19% 3-point shooter, 100% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Shooting guards: Chris Newsome, star player, team captain, 6'2", 190 pounds, 35 years old, 16.3 points, 3.9 rebounds, 3.7 assists, 0.8 steals, 42% 3-point shooter, 89% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Grace Banquero, 6'1", 175 pounds, 36 years old, 11.6 points, 2.1 rebounds, 3 assists, 0.6 steals, 33% 3-point shooter, 66% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. CJ Cancino, rookie, 6'3", 175 pounds, 25 years old, 6.6 points, 1.7 rebounds, 0.6 assists, 0.6 steals, 23% 3-point shooter, 68% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Small forwards: Bong Quinto, 6'2", 185 pounds, 30 years old, 12.7 points, 2.9 rebounds, 3.3 assists, 33% 3-point shooter, 74% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Jansen Rios, 6'3", 185 pounds, 33 years old, 6.9 points, 2.5 rebounds, 0.7 assists, 0.8 steals, 42% 3-point shooter, 70% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Alvin Pasaol, 6'2", 200 pounds, 30 years old, 2.2 points, 2 rebounds, 0.2 assists, 28% 3-point shooter, 30% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Alain Maliksi, injured player, 6'4", 180 pounds, 37 years old, 5 points, 3 assists, 50 field goal percentage, 100% free throw shooter, 14 minutes per game, 1 game played in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Ayon sa source na to, ay pinagpipilian nga daw ng Meralco kung si Brownlee nga daw o Ange Kwame ang gagawin nilang local player na naturalized player ng Gilas Pilipinas. Justin Brownlee, pending contract, 6'5", 220 pounds, 36 years old, 23.7 points, 9.3 rebounds, 4.6 assists, 0.8 steals, 0.9 blocks, 34% 3-point shooter, 80% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Power forwards, Cliff Hodge, 6'4", 195 pounds, 37 years old, 7.5 points, 5.7 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 0.9 blocks, 33% 3-point shooter, 53% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Raymar Jose, 6'4", 200 pounds, 33 years old, 3.8 points, 3 rebounds, 0.3 assists, 35 field goal percentage, 100% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. JP Maguliano, rookie, 6'4", 195 pounds, 26 years old, 14.5 points, 10 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 0.4 steals, 0.6 blocks, 45 field goal percentage, 60% free throw shooter in his NCAA 99th season averages. Kyle Pascual, reserve list, 6'6", 213 pounds, 35 years old, 2 points, 2.3 rebounds, 0.3 blocks, 35 field goal percentage, 50% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Ayon din sa source na to, ay susubukan din nilang kausapin ang TNT management kung willing silang ipahiram si RHJ sa kanila at siya ang gagawin sana nilang import sa tournament na to. Rondae Hollis Jefferson, pending import signing, 6'6", 217 pounds, 30 years old, 26.9 points, 12.5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.8 steals, 1.6 blocks, 30% 3-point shooter, 74% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Centers, Raymond Almazan, 6'8", 194 pounds, 36 years old, 7 points, 5.9 rebounds, 0.6 blocks, 33% 3-point shooter, 65% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Brandon Bates, rising star, 6'8", 231 pounds, 28 years old, 2.6 points, 4.3 rebounds, 0.9 blocks, 57 field goal percentage, 40% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Norbert Torres, 6'6", 265 pounds, 35 years old, 3.8 points, 1.4 rebounds, 0.4 blocks, 33% 3-point shooter, 66% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Ange Kwame, possible local player dahil naturalized player ng Gilas, 6'11", 220 pounds, 27 years old, 7.3 points, 6.2 rebounds, 0.5 steals, 1.2 blocks, 46 field goal percentage, 50% free throw shooter in his 2024-2025 East Asia Super League season averages. Ito ang official, new and improved complete lineup ng Meralco Bolts para sa 2025 Fiba Champions League. Sa tingin nyo mga kababos, sino sa tatlong imports na to ang makukuha ng Meralco Bolts sa kanilang lineup? I-comment nyo na po yan sa baba.